Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Pix, and this week we're going to be talking about sunscreen. It is, in my personal opinion, the most important step of skincare, mostly because a lot of ingredients that can be great for helping with fine lines, acne, aging, stuff like that, even hyperpigmentation, can actually make your skin more sensitive to the sun, and without sunscreen you're going to end up with more damage instead of less. All 5 of my favorite sunscreens, and we're gonna talk through why I bought them, what I like them for, and what, if there are any cons about it, what those might be. All right, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy. So we're gonna start out with the Neutrogena Sensitive Skin Face Mineral Sunscreen. It is a mineral sunscreen, which means it automatically has a decent amount of white cast. You can see as I drop a few drops on my hand, it is incredibly white, and it is not sheer at all. A lot of this is because mineral sunscreens do kind of naturally come with that risk of white cast. A chemical sunscreen is going to be the only sunscreen that doesn't naturally have a white cast. You can see as I'm rubbing it in, it's incredibly pale in comparison to my other hand. I'm trying to rub it in so much that you can't see it. And this happens on my face every time I use it. But to be completely honest, I've kind of cycled it out and bought other ones because I'm sick of the white cast. However, it is a super light, super fluidy formula. It goes on smoothly. I've never had it pill under primer or makeup or anything like that. I've never had it pill on top of any moisturizers or lotions I use. And at the end of the day, it's not terrible. I can wear it. If I care more about being protected from the sun than I do about not scaring children when I'm outside, that's fine. So the next one I'm going to try is the Age Shield Facial Sunscreen. It's SPF 70, so it is higher sun protection than the other one, which I believe was only 50. This one, as you can tell, is more thick and lotiony. I'm not doing the whole face. I would use more than this if I were. But I just kind of pick it up on my fingers and rub it in, lift those glasses, get it all over the side of my face, right under the eye. I try not to get it too close to the under eye skin, but I also want to make sure it is protected from the sun. And can you see that difference? I feel just a little more moisturized, a little glowier. I mean, I've been sweaty all day. This side feels sweaty. This side honestly feels a little cooling, which I really like. It's refreshing almost. I'm leaving my forehead alone so that we can test our sunscreen sticks. And then I'm gonna go in next with the Ultra Sheer Dry Touch SPF 70. This is actually my boyfriend's daily SPF. But as you can see, it rubs out very similarly. I would say this one smells a little nicer, but not by much. Neither of them are like fragranced. They don't really smell nice at all. And this one feels, I mean, it's the oil-free one, so it doesn't feel as glowy, it doesn't feel as moisturizing, but I definitely feel some moisturization impact. It will definitely keep me from getting too dry throughout the day. If I didn't have a facial moisturizer at the moment, this would work temporarily, but if I use it for a week straight, my skin's not gonna like that. These two are probably most comparable to me. I would also say the main difference is that this is gonna be best for dry skin like mine. This one's gonna be preferable for someone with more oily skin or someone who's gonna be sweating a lot throughout the day, because it is going to be an oil-free dry touch formula. The dry touch one is on this side of my face. I don't really feel like there's much noticeable difference, honestly. I do feel more moisturized on this side, almost a little greasy by the nose because I haven't washed my face and it is 90 degrees. I did wash my face, just not in the last few hours. I promise. My old favorite sunscreen actually used to be the Super Goop Glow Oil Stick, the little round boy about that big. I had that for a while and I liked it when my skin was severely dehydrated and in stages of healing where I wanted a facial oil almost every morning. However, This is the Coppertone Kids Sunscreen Stick. It's about that big. You get a decent amount of product. And it is a lot cheaper than the Super Goop Stick. As you can see, it's got a similarly shiny, almost oily formula to it. It glides so smoothly over the skin. As you can see, it's like barely dragging. And my favorite way to reapply over makeup is actually to take it on the back of my hand and then pat it in. You can only do small areas at a time, but it allows you to get a little more control over where you're applying it and to keep yourself from accidentally blending any of your makeup together or making it patchy. When you go over it right with the stick, you kind of do risk getting that line in the same direction that you're rubbing. It's not meant for reapplication over makeup. However, it does work. And if you like the Super Goop Stick, but you don't feel like spending $60 every like couple months for sunscreen, you know, it's an option. I bought it on sale for under $2 and it hasn't disappointed me, but I also don't make it my go-to. Finally, my actual all-time favorite sunscreen product, this Ultra Sheer Stick. It is the size of a deodorant. You are getting more in terms of product than I could possibly explain. I can see in the sunlight it goes all the way down to like here. It glides really well over makeup and over the face in general. It leaves barely any stickiness that dries down really quickly. I honestly can't get over this one. I bring it everywhere. Every vacation I go on, any day trips, you can so easily just rub it right over every part of your face. So I put some foundation and some blush on my hand just to kind of show what it would be like to reapply these products over my makeup. As you can see, clearly I've put some makeup on. Now if I take this and I just go straight over, back and forth, you get a little bit of blush picked up here, but you can't tell on the hand. As for this one, which is the closest to the Super Goop Glow Oil Stick, we're just gonna smooth that over twice. Picked up barely any product. I don't know if it'll focus on that. But you can see on the hand, it's made it a little patchy. That's the oil actually breaking it up. And that's why I don't love the Super Goop Glow Oil Stick either, honestly. When you're setting your makeup and you're drying it down to try to prevent the oil from coming up from your face and breaking down the makeup, I just don't understand what possesses someone to go, well, then I'm just gonna put oil on top of my makeup. I'm sorry. If someone does get it, feel free to let me know. I love the Glow Oil Stick and I love this one when I'm not wearing any makeup. But like, why? But that's just my own 2 cents. Everything here is something I bought myself. It's all my personal opinion. Any product that I've referenced, like the Super Goop Stick that isn't in front of me today, is something I have owned and used, just maybe not something I prefer to continue buying. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me today. Everything is going to be linked down in the description below so that if you want to check any of them out, you can. Any questions you might have, feel free to ask below in the comments. Thank you very much and have a great one. I'm like not a big Neutrogena fan or anything. I wouldn't say I even prefer their brand at all. But when it comes to cheap sunscreens that I can find in store anywhere I need to find it, clearly they do the best job.